Oh, he's gonna play, David.
Oh, that's great.
He
Oh,
has guitar. That's
yeah.
cool.
Leslie West is the coolest dude in the world.
Oh my God, this is so fun.
I he knows it. He was my brother's hero.
Yeah, yeah, I remember you saying that. All right, everybody, I'm so
Don't
excited.
scream.
Oh, sorry. Oh.
I'm excited too, Britt, but don't scream.
Okay, I'm so excited to introduce the absolute legendary greatest guitar player, Leslie West, and one of the bands that has been at the forefront of heavy metal. He's played Woodstock, he's recorded with The Who, he's done everything. Mississippi Queen is a legendary song, a staple in rock and roll that's at every jam, at every rock camp. Every time I go to rock camp, I play that with the jam band. What an honor to talk to you here today, Leslie.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's going to be a lot of fun.
So I'm going to ask you one question. Tell us what it was like playing Woodstock.
Well, it was only our third or fourth show, Mountain, and we flew in from Chicago. We rented our own helicopter because throughways closed, and I don't know how the show came off, but it came off, and we got lucky. I think in the music business, Dave, you have to be good and lucky, and you were good and lucky, and very happy that this worked out. This was a great idea, Dave.
Thank you.
Yep.
Leslie, tell us a little bit about Mississippi Queen, how you came up with that concept, and just.
All right. This is really simple, but I'll show the kids to play Mississippi Queen. It's only 3 chords. So what happened was we had this idea for the title, and it's near Vicksburg, and I had the music, and Corky and I had a cowbell intro and a few other things, and we finished writing it. We didn't play it at Woodstock because we hadn't written it yet. So I think we got the music now. And 2 minutes and 28 seconds, is it? I'm not sure, but that's it.
Did you ever think it was going to blow up to be as big as it is?
Oh, of course. I mean, no, who knows? No, but I am very happy that it did what it did. And hey, you can spend your whole life and you'll never be able to write a song that can last forever.
Timeless.
But it was, we got lucky. You gotta be lucky and good.
Hey, my last question. Your best
Go ahead.
memories of Jack Bruce.
Oh, Dave, that's so sad. You know, I have a picture of Jack and his daughter. In fact, he was at one of your camps
Yeah.
in the city, and I feel so sorry for him because, according to a lot of people, he's the best bass player in the world, especially because he also is a singer in Cream. So I was lucky to play with him, and who knows? Who knows, Dave?
Well, I just got to say, I grew up in my house. There were 2 words. There was God, and there was Leslie West. All I heard,
Really?
all I heard my father talk about God being the rabbi, and all I heard Joey talk about was Leslie West. So those are the 2 words I grew up with.
Really? I don't believe you.
You know that's true.
I know it's true.
You
He
know
had
that's
these-
true.
He had
You're
these
the-
orthodox rich parents.
No, they weren't
And,
rich. They were Hackensack, New Jersey. My dad was a cantor in Hackensack.
Oh yeah.
He was the cantor in Hackensack.
Well, you know what?
30 years, Leslie. 30 years he was there.
Wow.
And all what blasted out of the house was Joey doing your music. So in the film, we interview the guy from The Simpsons. Besides, we show you at the first camp, but we interview the guy, The Simpsons, and he tells the story how The Simpsons did the episode with Mick and Keith of Simpsons on The Simpsons, and it was because they were listening to Howard Stern, and you were talking about this big rock and roll fantasy camp, and
Right.
he said that's a brilliant idea. And the next day, Mick and Keith called them and said, you know, we're going on tour. do you have a concept that we could do for do a Simpsons? And they said, how would you do an episode called Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp? And he said yes. He said Mick and Keith said yes, and then they called Tom Petty, and he said yes, and that's how that episode happened. It was all because of you, because you mentioned on Howard Stern.
Well, I'll tell you something. The guitar player for the Expensive Winos, Whitey Wachtel.
Yeah.
He taught me how to play the guitar, Dave. Forest Hills. We lived in the same building, and we hooked up recently, and we're friends forever. And he's in LA now, and he loves my brother. I mean, when somebody says, "Oh yeah, I grew up with him," he didn't exactly grow up, my brother. He's still, young at heart. But Whitey Wachtel taught me how to play the real guitar, not screwing up. Yeah.
I go see his band. He does once before COVID. He has an awesome jam once a month in LA, and I've had him at camp. He's a genius.
He's fantastic, and he helped work with the Beach Boys.
Yeah.
And the Cowsills.
Yeah.
But anyway, there's a lot of memories wrapped up into this one little masterclass.
Yeah. I enjoy
Can't
it.
wait to see it.
Okay. All the best.
Thank you.